Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So as promised, here I am with my next war video. So for the second war of the season we're facing APOCO. I'm sure everybody who follows top game alliances knows who these guys are. They are always in master bracket, always giving everybody a hard fight and nobody's taking this team lightly. So huge props to APOCO for putting up another good war. And yeah, so here we're going to be starting our path. Again, we're doing it towards the end of the war, so we're putting in our max boosts from get-go because we're going to be finishing all our path with the same set of 5 energy. So we're going to be putting all our boosts straight up. And let me just spoil you guys, with this war does not go well for me at all. I think it's one of the worst wars I have had in quite a while, and I can definitely feel the 3-week off season getting me a bit rusty, but it is what it is. So we haven't had the best start of the season, but still I decided to upload this video because that's what I promised. I'm sure you guys want to see all my great fights as well as the times I get smacked in the face. Some of you probably want to see that even more, so this was for you guys. So our first fight is Juggernaut. There's nothing special about it. The cool thing about fighting Juggernaut on this power gain node is that as soon as his unstoppable expires, it triggers our Mystic Dispersion and we get our level 2 super fast. And once we get our first level 2, that's pretty much game over there. And here we're just dropping level 3 because, well, why not? So this fight's like super easy, it's kind of like a warm-up node. Next one is Kinetic Reactor, Heal, Block and Power Reserve node. That node, to be honest, is quite tricky. There are plenty of opponents that can place there and give many matchups a hard time. Most of the time people place there something that has like unavoidable specials, and by that I mean something you end up blocking the second part, like Agent Venoms, your Cables or your Punishers and stuff like that. Something that you will need to take that special attack in the block because that's gonna give them back a lot of power. Anyways, this time it's Heimdall. So the only thing about Heimdall is be careful about his True Strike. Do not try to kind of like rush in and hit him while he has True Strike on, even though it's only 25% chance he can still auto block and parry you. So that can end up really badly for you. So if Heimdall can be stunned, your method of fighting is fairly easy. Just parry him before you strike him for the first time, and afterwards you're golden. And yeah, we got our level 2 and power locked him, and that was there about it for the fight. So now I'm just gonna quickly go and put on my Suicide Masteries. I'm putting on Max Recall and Max Double Edge. We do not use the Suicide before because this Kinetic Reactor has Heal Block on it. But once we're past that, we're switching to our optimal magic setup, the setup I love using for magic most, and that largely works great. But this is also going to be the point where things gonna start to go downhill for me, and yeah, you can see me die a couple of times because after the first one, like, I got really frustrated because like I made a mistake in there as well, but I just did not get helped by RNG at all as well in this fight. But I'm sure if I hadn't made the mistake I would have been fine in the fight, so ultimately I have only myself to blame. So going in, I see that it is Morningstar. I think Magic shouldn't have any problems here. I have done this fight multiple times. This node has 90% energy resistance, and that is worthwhile to remember because Magic's special attacks are energy based. However, if you crit, that essentially bypasses that energy resistance, and therefore I have never really paid much attention to it. So the fight's fairly simple. We do trigger that masochism, it's not too big of a deal, but here we get smacked in the face and we lost like 20%. But I'm thinking like, okay, I'm still on decent health, we can still have like our Limbo helping us recover some, and that shouldn't be too bad. But here our first 2 level 2s and not a single crit. And I'm looking at damage output, I'm like, okay, it's not too bad, we can still get there. And as we fight, we can see our specials do not crit, so it's 3 specials without critical hit, and at some point here I get slightly start to get worried because I have Max Recall on as well. This fight's definitely not going according to the plan, but I'm still trying to stay composed. You can see 4th special attack, not a single critical hit there. and we're going to go for our 5th special, and here one of the hits crit and you can immediately see the difference what dent it makes in Morningstar. So we just need one more critical hit, and here we launch our 6th special attack, I think, and nothing, and 7th and nothing, and obviously because we don't do any damage to Morningstar, really we do not get any power back, so we can't be as aggressive as we normally are in Magic. But here I'm thinking like, okay, it's gonna be tight, come on, we just need that one crit and the fight is over. So here we go, but the problem is Morningstar definitely has maxed Assassin there as well. So as soon as we hit below 18%, the bleed is getting brutal. So here I have essentially my last chance for a critical hit and winning. And here we just wasted. We didn't shoot our level 2. I don't know, I missed the special button because I got like flustered and we died. So at this point I was already super kind of angry at myself, but I'm thinking, okay, things happen. RNG wasn't with us and we didn't play our best either, but anyways, let's just get the path done, because at this point in the war, the victory was already decided, and my job is essentially just to clear the path, and that's it, we're done. So, finish the fight. I'm like super angry at myself. I'm thinking like, should I take a break? I should have taken a break, that's another thing. So, anyways, we can revive our magic and heal her back up, and obviously since she's max boosted, we're using a lot of items to do that, so it's a fair bit expensive as well. But in this scenario, since war would finish before our boost would expire, we didn't really have much of another choice. So here we're gonna go in. Like, Killmonger is a fight I'm definitely comfortable with. I'm like, I should not have any kind of problems in here. Like, Morningstar was just a bad kind of like combination of me getting a bit tilted, making a mistake, and just fairly bad RNG. Looking back, I definitely wish I had taken in that blade against Morningstar. I'm sure that would have went better. But here, so we start the Killmonger fight, and everything's perfectly fine here. Doing our initial stuff, we do trigger magnetisms on purpose to get our level 2 quickly. And there again, twice I missed the special button, and at that point I know I'm tilted. I really need to get myself in order, and that was not game's fault, that is just me missing the special button twice in a row there. And here, because of that, like, we do not feel in our element. Like, I'm getting a bit shaky again because of the Morningstar loss, and this fight hasn't started the way I wanted to. Anyways, we don't have any crits here, but I'm not too worried because I know we can out-damage it, we just need to play careful. So we bait out the heavy attack and we just let him do what he does. And again, like, I know we have enough time, but here also, like, our power lock didn't proc, and here is a major problem with this node, is like, it has aspect of evolution on, and every single time Killmonger fills the power back, he increases his energy, his crit resistance and armor and anything like that. So here we let him beat on us and block on purpose, kind of to get our health back, because we do have max recovery mastery. But anyways, back to the point. This node has aspect of war, so the more power bars Killmonger is gonna reach, the less chance you have to crit against him. And that is essentially one of the issues here, because we slipped up, we did not control the power well enough, so we made the rest of the fight harder for us. So the fight is going much slower, so here I'm being a bit riskier because I'm a bit tilted. I do not want to mess this fight up, and what inevitably will happen, we're gonna mess this fight up because we do not fight it from kind of like our position of comfort. And here is like the mistake that's gonna cost us, because here we lost quite a bit of health and we didn't have our limbo on. So I am again getting tilted and worried. So we are still well within shot of taking him down, and there's nothing like too much different from before. We have less health, also we need to be careful of that, but aside from that, the fight is still perfectly doable. Time is kind of like running low because of our mistakes. That definitely hinders our damage output as well. But and here again we're pushing past bar power, which is kind of a horrible mistake which I'm making down here. And we're about to die somewhere here, yeah, because obviously we can't, well, we didn't have enough health to survive that recoil, and we just died there. So we're just gonna go back in, heal the magic up as much as we can, use our last items and finish this fight off. This fight I'm definitely really mad at myself, nobody else. And yeah, there's nothing much more to say. We used all our items. We got our path done though, but 2 deaths playing first team I do is quite an awful showing, and this is just the second war of the season. So hopefully I get my redemption in for the next wars. I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of the season, just to kind of like redeem myself here. But yeah, there's gonna be I would have been definitely a lot more pissed off if we would have lost this one as well. But yeah, luckily our team had everything else under control. We had fairly decent lead at this point, and it didn't cost us anything really. So Killmonger goes down finally, and that's gonna be about it for this video. So fairly disappointing performance, but everybody gets those as well. Happens to everyone. So we went on to win the war against APOCO. We died twice. We're super unhappy about it. So, well, any case, if you guys enjoyed me getting smacked, please subscribe, like, and check me back again for the next war video. So see you guys next time.